live! I love going live. Why do I like going live? Well, first of all, Naomi is amazing. But secondly, I make so many mistakes and you guys get to laugh at it and I get to learn from it and we all can grow together. Well, you probably like it more than I do, right? My mistakes, your joy, I get it. But I'm here at Tornos today with my friend Naomi, and they're having an open house. And as much as we would love the entire world to come visit, certainly everyone in the country, we know you're busy. So we do these live streams to bring it all to you. So you can see what's going on, so you can see the new technology, so you can be a part of the excitement. We don't want you to be left out. We want you to keep working and buying machines and products and growing U.S. manufacturing, especially with all of this reshoring going on, which we're all so excited about. So Naomi, thank you so much for allowing us to film here. When we step inside, let's talk about what's going on. Let's talk about some of the excitement, the technology. What are we going to see?
So first of all, Tony, thank you for being here. Also, we appreciate the opportunity to explore more what we are going to be showcasing live today. So it's a pleasure to be receiving the customers that will be giving us the opportunity and the grace to have their time. So today we have in showcase pretty much all the lines, or at least the main lines that we have going on, and some you're going to see there's a sign of sold because they are really in preparation of being shipped out. But it's a fun thing, it's a good thing, and that's what we needed to do more and to stay in support to the manufacturer in North America. So we're going to be showcasing a machine from the 6-axis to 9-axis, which is our latest launch that we have done last year, to also the multi-spindle, the Nano that it's very famous for the micro mechanics. So we're going to be having the GT32 on the 6-axis, then the XT, that is the new launch 9-axis with two similar simultaneous gang, and also very fun stuff that you're going to be able to learn with our application team, as well as the Nano, that is the small compact. I think we have discussed about this a few years back, and since then has been successful for several markets, like the dental, electronics, medical, as well as the multi-spindle, which is what we call is the Nano is the mini beast, and the multi-spindle is the big beast, if you will. But I think you're going to be able to talk more with our application team, and they're going to be able to go more in details what's the capabilities and the applications that we can explore with those machines. So Tornos is the Swiss manufacturer, right? So when we talk about Swiss type machine, everything started with the Tornos, and we're talking about way back into the late 1800s. So when we go more in the details into what's the right solutions and applications, we can do various segments from automotive to dental to medical to defense to general shops, which is also so very important to keep it up the manufacturing. And when we talk about innovative ways and ways that we can really support the growth of the industrialization and the manufacturing industry as a whole, we always focusing to the highest quality and the extreme precision. So then we're talking about Tornos. When we talk about thread milling, Torx milling, gun drilling, interchangeable attachments, everything started with the Tornos. So I think it's fun to see what's the evolution that equipment has been done in the last years, but I think that's why we are happy that you are here, and I think we can explore this together. So would you like to come with me?
I would love to. I want to bring up two things before we step inside and show the whole world what's going on. But you're already famous, so we're just going to highlight the open house as well. One, isn't it beautiful weather today in Chicago? This is amazing. And two, I'm going to see you in Brazil next week as well for Expo Mafe, right?
That's right. So we're going to be able to explore more the opportunity that you will see what's the beauty that the South America also have. But at the same time, I'll say thank you for mentioning about the weather. We are very privileged to have this. It could be differently, right? But actually, I think I thank you for bringing the weather to us. Yes, so I give you the credit.
I don't deserve that credit, but thank you. And yes, let's step inside, and thank you so much. I know you speak like 100 languages, and I barely speak one. So thank you so much for joining me.
I think you're being modest.
I don't know.
But I appreciate it.
Absolutely, Naomi. Thank you so much. All right, guys, let's step inside and see what we have going on. There's several machines, and like Naomi said, you're gonna see half of them are already sold. So I guess it's good that we came today and not next week or the week after. They won't even be here. But as we walk inside, we have some apps guys ready for us. Definitely they have a lot going on. We have the RegoFix team here as well because there's a great partnership and starter kit that comes with it. But we're very first going to start with, I love this name, by the way. I can't even say the last name, so I'm going to, but Bronson, I love, just the entire thing is fun. How are we doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Living a dream, man.
Living the dream, living the
well,
dream.
Nanny opened us up outside, and with the excitement of, you know, being here in the U.S. and how Tornos all started and the evolution of the machines just constantly improving and the Swiss quality that comes with it.
Correct.
Well, the world knows Tornos, but we like to know sometimes what's changing, what's growing, what's next, how can we do even better? And we're standing in front of this GT32.
Correct,
and we're going to talk to RegoFix. I believe they have a smaller version of this as well. But talk to me a little bit about this GT32 and how it helps the folks out there.
So yes, this is our GT32. We have multiple axis. We have a 6-axis machine. There's up to 40 tools in there that you can put. 14 of them can be rotating. We make it in a 13 millimeter, a 26 millimeter, and a 32 millimeter. We have a Y-axis on the counter spindle. Our main spindle and counter spindle are all same RPM, same horsepower, so you don't lose anything in the counter operations. And it's we also make this in a B-axis. We have a B-axis available in all 3 models. So yeah, it's one of our most versatile machines.
It sounds like it. I mean, you said not a sub spindle, but an equal spindle. You said 40
exactly.
tools, and a bunch of them rotate.
Exactly.
I feel like I could make anything on this thing.
You can, pretty much. Whatever you want, you can do it.
Wow.
Make it out of a round bar, we can make anything.
And I'm going to ask you a question I shouldn't ask you, especially live. You ready? Is this your favorite?
Actually, yeah, it is.
Oh, you're supposed to say I love them all.
No, the Nano. I do love the Nano.
That's fun.
Love the Nano.
And we got Jesse waiting for us over there too,
You'll
right?
see the Nano next. The Nano's a fun machine.
Well,
Nano's
before
a
I
really
slide
fun
over
machine.
to RegoFix, Bronson, how do I say your last name?
Wazalewski.
Nope.
Just like it's spelled.
Wazalewski. How was that?
Yes, Wazalewski.
I nailed it. Bronson is awesome. We got RegoFix here as well, and I think it's important to understand when I bring up this machine because there is a starter kit that is partnered with Tornos, so you can make sure the precision machine that you're buying comes with precision products on the inside. One of my pet peeves, Charlie, hold on, I lost my breath because it really irks me, man, is when somebody buys an elite machine like this, knowing the precision it will give them, and then they cheap out on the inside. It drives me nuts, buddy, but you have a starter kit, and even in your facility in Indianapolis, which I believe there's something coming very soon, a couple of weeks, you're gonna see the smaller version of this. How'd I do?
You're good, you're
Awesome,
good.
awesome.
That's great. Yeah, May 14th and 15th, we have a CME open house called Indie Days, and we do have a GT13. It's a smaller version of this at the showroom. So if anyone wants to sign up for that open house, it's at regousa.com, and you can definitely see a showcase machine along with quality Swiss tooling.
And let's talk real quickly before we slide over to Jesse and the Nano about this starter kit. Just drop a little knowledge for me on this partnership and starter kit.
Yeah, so the starter kit has everything you need, nothing you don't, to basically get you started on a brand new machine to get you cutting chips.
And if you want to know more, we got a video coming just on that as well. It's almost
right.
like he's done this before now. How do you feel on camera?
Better.
Yeah, he's doing it.
Better.
Bronson is the man, though. We can't forget about Bronson. Well done, Charlie. All right, we got Jesse over here. We'll see if we can take that smile off of his face. I'm just kidding. He loves being on camera as well. We've already we've had both Nani and Bronson brag about the Nano. Is it everybody's favorite? What's going on over here?
It is one of my favorite
Is it?
machines. 16,000 RPM on both spindles because we have a counter spindle and a main spindle. The possibility of 2 live tools on your main gang, and you can also possibly put some live tools over on the counter spindle side. Then we'll have our SIG tools come in and work on anything from our 4mm machine, so under 200 thousandths, give or so. And you have the ability to also drill and turn at the same time. So what we'll do is we'll have our drilling tools come right up, drill in action, while our turning tools are right on that same cut. And it is one of the most incredible things on the market. Not many machines can do that for such a small capability.
That was the first thing I was going to bring up, Jesse. Based on everything you just described, I heard 1 operation, 2 operations, 20 operations. It felt like you're doing so much in such a tight space.
Yes, it is optimal. So because this is such a smaller machine, you can optimize this machine with, instead of having, 4 or 6 GTs in a line, you can fit so many more nanos inside that capability for those micromechanic parts.
If our part sizes fit in this machine, it sounds like it should be run
On
in
a
this
nano.
machine,
It should be.
in a nano. And I love this world as well because I was in the world of high speed and small diameters for about a decade with one of your partners, Air Turbine Tools.
Yes,
and I
sir.
know you guys work with them and some of the
Yep,
other
yes, we
machines.
do.
So this, you know what? I'm gonna have a tear. Don't tell anyone. But this is also near and dear to my heart. I see why you love it.
I really do. It is nothing more capable than this on the market.
It's a money-making machine. It prints money, is what they
Prints
say,
money.
right?
Yes, that's what Swiss is for.
That-
Constant production, lights out machining, can't beat it.
So now we're gonna go from potentially your smallest machine over to one of your larger machines.
Yes, we are.
And I think I begged and I pleaded Jesse to see if I could get this young man on camera. And I'm not sure if I could. Let's see, we have a couple of questions here. Oh, it just says, let's go from Richard Goodbody. Oh man, I wish that was my last name. I wish I had a good body. And we had hi, great, thank you, and perfect. Thank you so much for tuning in. So we did bribe you? We
Yes.
bribed you a little bit, right?
You are. You are.
And this young man,
Here I
I
am.
said, please be on camera. You know so much about this machine and we'd like to know more.
No, I was worried because, I didn't cut my hair, so how I can go?
You look great.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. So let's talk a little bit about this multi-Swiss. It's one of my favorite machines. I mean, I think I've said that 3 times now.
Thank you.
I've been on 3 machines and this is the 3rd time I've said it.
Thank you, thank you. This is multi-Swiss 6x16. So 6x16 stands for 6 spindles, 16 millimeter maximum. Do you know how they say about this machine? This is the small diameter king or champion. It can run up to 3 millimeter, the diameter of the bar. What else I can explain? Check the size of the floor, the footprint, how small this. This machine can have up to 17 tools, running up to 8,000 RPM, the spindles. It's a 7C axis machine with such a small footprint, bringing you incredible efficient machine.
Let's talk a little bit about just the purpose. You and I have discussed this before, and the reason why we really enjoy this machine, and your math is better than my math, we all know that, but when I think about this machine and I see 6 stations, and I think about everyone trying to do more, right? We're trying to get more done inside of a machine. We're trying to get more parts done quicker. And the opportunity to have every single one of those stations be worked on simultaneously, that parts are popping off this machine typically and normally within just a few seconds, instead of having to make all of those 10-second or 15-second parts on top of each other, so maybe it's a minute and a half or 2 minutes. This one's popping them off in seconds. I love that concept about that style machine.
Correct, that's correct. That's thankful for our software. It's a TBDECO software that allow you to be actually programmed station by station. Once you program one station, you can follow to the other one, and once you've done all 6 stations, you have already a part made. So basically 6 times faster, and you can optimize that up to even 3 seconds.
Wow.
We actually make it parts in 3 seconds. It's incredible. So that's it. Fastest, biggest, and at the same time, smaller diameter machine.
This guy told me he didn't know what to say on camera, but you nailed it. Congratulations, my friend. Thank you so much for saying yes to that. We appreciate all of the engineers and technicians. We understand their job is to make the world go round, to make parts, to make an invisible industry visible through making the world go round and making these parts, as I said. And we have Alex here who's joined me on camera before. And if we look around, here's what I promised you. Here's what Nyani promised you. Sold, sold, and sold. And there's a reason why this super beautiful evolution of a machine continues to sell. And Alex, he knows the answers to this, don't you, Alex? You worked on these projects,
So
didn't you?
this is our newest machine, the Swiss XT32. It's a little bit of an evolution, like you said, to the machines that we've had before. This is a 3-channel machine, so we get 9 independent axes. That means we can do things like pinch turn, pinch mill. It's really going to cut down on your cycle times. It's really going to let you do more exotic, more difficult materials. And you also have a very powerful counter spindle, not a sub spindle. You have the same horsepower on both spindles, so there's no step down, and you have 2 live tool motors on that counter working block. So that just lets you do a lot of different operations, both radial and axial.
Alex, I said this on the first machine. I said it on the second one. Said it on the third one. I think I'm about to say it again. I love this machine.
Yeah,
It's
so-
one of my favorite machines. Is this your favorite
This
machine?
actually is my favorite. It's the newest one, so you know everyone's kind of a little bit excited that it's new, and everyone wants to touch the new toy, right? So it's definitely my favorite. Yeah.
And when you talk about things like pinch turning, we can get creative, right? And when we think about on the last machine, the multi, sometimes, if I'm being honest, Alex, I know you're brilliant on these machines. This is comfortable to you. This is, as they say, you know, knowing the information like the back of your hand. You can walk up to this machine, program the mess out of it, walk away, feel confident. But some of us, we learned on maybe a manual machine or you know, a 3-axis machine, and we look at this and we go, oh, I'm not sure if I'm ready, man. What do I do? I'm not sure. How confident and how quickly can we learn the capabilities to walk up to this thing and start making money in parts?
Yeah, so it definitely is a step up, you know, because you have 3 channels. Of course, Tornos, we have a great training program, so
Yes,
anyone
you
who
do.
buys one of these machines is going to get training on it. If you have a lot of experience with 2-channel programming, if you're familiar with weight codes, etc., the 3-channel will not be a huge step. The pinch turning, it seems really daunting when you first think about it, but
Great word.
really it's just a few M codes, and you can get the axes to kind of lock together and move together. So once you actually understand the process and get to that point, it's not too tough. The first program might be a little bit challenging, but after that, you'll have it down.
Yeah, I think that's all it really takes, right? Is just getting over that hump. Kind of like being on camera, right?
Yep, exactly. I'm still trying to get over that hump, but we're getting there.
Well, you help me program this machine. I'll help you on camera. We'll be doing all right. Sound all right, Alex?
Sounds good.
All right, my friends. Well, kind of brief, but super exciting, information-packed. All of my friends here at Tornos, we invite you. Come join us. Today is Tuesday morning, but Wednesday and Thursday is the open house as well. And you can just swing on by, high-five these guys, ask questions. They have time for you for sure, and see if this might be the evolution of your machine shop as these guys continue to evolve as well. Thank you so much for paying attention. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. When this live is over, we're still going to be following up. I'm still going to be here making sure that these guys, well, we'll see if they like me or not by the end of the day. He's still here, right? He hasn't run away yet. But thank you. If you have any questions, let us know. And please stop by today, tomorrow, and Thursday. We'll see you soon. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you, sir.